It has been a few days since I first landed on this planet, and overall it's going pretty well so far. My ship is still in one piece, I can still fly in it, and I have started building a society built on sticks. But along with that, I've done some other things off camera. For example, right here, well, the nether portal was here last time, but now I have sugarcane, and yeah, there's also a bit of an elephant in the room right here. So what this is a honeycomb farm, because all this copper we need, well, it needs to be waxed, because we just want this copper to be a nice orange right there. We don't want it to turn blue or weirder orange or green or whatever. So by waxing it, it keeps it at its nice orange color. So this here is how I'm going to be getting beeswax to wax all of my copper for the rest of the season. At some point, I might upgrade this and make an even better farm in like the end or the nether, or just expand this one through a tunnel all the way through the mountain. That would be fun, actually. You know what? Just building a giant honey farm all the way through this mountain out to the other side. That'd be really fun, actually. I might do that. But not right now. I have stuff to tell you and do. I also stuff to do. So also since the last episode, if you come down here, I have transformed a spider spawner into an automatic, well, not automatic, but I've transformed it into an experience farm because I need XP for stuff. So boom, spider farm down there. Now, I bet you're wondering real quick, hey, what's that thing on your back? Well, on day one, people beat the Ender Dragon and they went and got elytras. I know, it is insane. On day one, but luckily someone was willing to sell their elytra to me for 25 diamonds, and I did it. I sold it. I gave away 25 diamonds for this elytra. Overall, worth it. Totally worth it. Now, along with that, what I have also done, I've gotten almost maxed out gear. It's doing decent. Like, I want to get Silk Touch on the shovel. The Fortune Pickaxe doesn't have Efficiency 5. This doesn't have Efficiency 5. This doesn't have Sharpness 5. But most of my tools are maxed out now. And I've got maxed armor as well. Ignoring Respiration, Aqua Affinity, and Depth Strider, maxed out armor. And Thorns. And Thorns too. Also, noticing on the leggings, I got Swift Sneak 3. People also went out to Ancient Cities on like day 2. And, well, Jam was very nice and gave me Swift Sneak 3 for some reason. He just gave me Swift Sneak 3. So, yeah, I got Swift Sneak now. Oh, yeah. This might be something I should talk about as well. So, remember in the last episode where I went to a trial chamber and I did trial chamber things in the trial chamber? Well, I went out to many different trial chambers to collect copper, and you can see this copper right here, bunch of copper. I didn't actually get the mace from getting that copper, actually. Someone on the server named Fennec had died in a trial chamber, and I went over there to help him get his stuff. And in the process, I got some ominous keys, I opened an ominous vault, and boom, I got a heavy core. Just like that. I just got a heavy core. It didn't take that long. Like, I had done quite a few ominous vaults, and I'd loaded a bunch of things, or looted it. You know what I mean. But I hadn't done that a whole lot, so still, it was crazy. And that is about all that has occurred since the last episode. It's not a whole lot, but it is quite a bit of progression. Now then, today there are a few things I want to work on. Starting off right here at the base, actually. So I'm building a society from these sticks and discs and whatever, right? And a society isn't just a house and a spaceship. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm going to make a place for the spaceship to go up by my house. So essentially, I'm going to build up another stick and disc. I'm going to make it a helipad, put my spaceship on it, and I'm also going to need to make somewhat of a bridge to sort of cross the gap between my place and that place. So everybody, we're going to figure this out. We're going to get this done, and let's get into a time lapse. And yeah, let's get this done.
Okay, so I didn't manage to record everything in Replay Mod, but yeah, this right here, I'm building up the stick and disc, and yeah, that's about it. And we're back now, and I sound different. So in that time lapse, what we did, we made another disc pillar guy thingy, and we put this thing on here, our ship. And we also got a little bridge thing connecting the two that wasn't in the time lapse, I think. I don't remember. But that means that a fair part of this video is now complete. And I bet you're wondering, firstly, what the other part of the video is gonna be. Secondly, what's up with your voice, dude? Well, I went on vacation for a week and I went to the wonderful land of Wisconsin. And over there, it appears that I have caught a cold. My throat is kind of sore and I sound like this now. It sucks. And the other half of this video, that part, I'll show you right now. Before I left on vacation in Wisconsin, I wanted to do something on merchants. So this over here is one of the things I did. I did two, actually. So this right here is a mob farm. This is of my own design, which explains a lot, because it's kind of weird. Essentially, what happens is mobs spawn on the platforms right here, and thanks to this redstone clock, water pushes the mobs off from being dispensed from this dispenser, and it pushes them down over here, where the magma blocks not only help damage the mobs already, but it also helps damaging the spiders, because spiders, they suck and they won't just get in the hole. And in the hole are some soul campfires, which just lead into some chests. And this is how I've been getting gunpowder for a little while, and it's been very nice, because, well, I have a lot of rockets. Now, the other thing I've done is up here. Now, I bet you're thinking, dude, you have a beacon now? You have a massive farm or something? And this is confusing. What happened, man? I recorded a time lapse for this. I did. It was an amazing time lapse. At least I hoped it would have been. But then it got corrupted and the file just sort of disappeared. It's gone now. This right here is a modified version of the Frunos Copper Farm for 1.21. The tutorial for this farm will be in the description below. As I said, I did make some modifications, mostly just making all of the blocks into one block. Because before, it's like these were like warped stems and like over here. Basically, I just changed some of the blocks around. And here, I'll show you how this farm works. Up top here is this little spawning chamber. And what happens, as you may have just seen, zombies spawn in, they get attracted to that turtle egg right there, and they walk down into this hole. They drop down the hole into this chute, and they see me. I would be AFK right here, hitting this thing with a sword, and they'd see me, and they go, ah, no, we gotta go kill that guy. So they wander over to me, and over time they turn into drowns. What's also happening though is the leader zombie system, where essentially a zombie could be a leader zombie, and when you hit that zombie, there's a chance for more zombies to get spawned in. So if I'm hitting a bunch of these zombies and a bunch of them are leader zombies, then zombies will spawn along these chains right here. They fall off, they walk over here, and they get back in the chamber. Now, this is all to get drowns in here, because drowns drop copper. And after AFKing for a while, we got a decent amount of copper. But basically, now that I have this copper and this copper farm and honeycomb farm back at the base, what I'm thinking now is I'm gonna make a copper shop, because on the server, a lot of shops have started emerging. They have been emerging over here in the shopping district, where as you can see, a rocket shop is right here. Xtrx has a wood shop? No, not wood shop. He has a stone shop. I'm thinking the last season. Nice. Stone. Over here, it's Kidney's very small iron shop. I bought some stuff from it. But a big thing I've been hearing from some people is, hey dude, we want copper. And I have the power to provide copper to the people. If I want to fit in on this planet and really like colonize it, make it my own, I mean, I'm gonna need to make money here. I'm gonna need people to think that I'm a normal guy. I'm not an alien who's gonna colonize a place and then mine it for its resources and then, you know, leave. So making a shop should help me fit in a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna design a copper farm in creative mode, and then we're gonna get back on the server into a time lapse, and let's make a copper shop. Here we go. This is sort of like a modern building, I guess, and each floor of the copper shop is going to be selling like a mixed version of copper. You know, like the weathered copper, light weathered copper, whatever. So that's why there are 2 floors, and yeah, it's a copper shop. And just like that, our copper shop is complete. Now, as you can see, it's kind of basic, and on the inside, even more basic. Just chest with copper being sold for 2 diamonds per 16 blocks. It's very hard to get copper. Okay, I think this is reasonable. I think it's completely reasonable. Copper is very hard to get. Eventually, my plan is I'm gonna sell all of the copper variants in here, so like the slightly weathered, the weathered, the oxidized. Maybe I'll even sell lightly weathered cut copper stairs. That's what it's called. Okay, I'm bad at names, but maybe I'll sell that eventually. Who knows? But anyway, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this video. It's been good. It's been fun, and hopefully in the next one, I won't be sick anymore. So I will see you another time. Bye-bye.